So I left Porthleven around about half an hour ago, heading down towards Lizard, and I bumped into this gentleman called Graham. So what are you doing this morning, Graham, on Boxing Day?
Yeah, not much really, but just taking the two Labradors out for a nice morning walk.
Yes.
What a day, eh?
Absolutely.
Very little wind.
Yes.
The sun is up. That sea mist and fret that we've had for a few days is gone.
Yes.
And, it is just brilliant, isn't
Absolutely, I can't believe it.
It is,
yeah.
and I know that you're on this big trek around the country, and you're heading towards, well, first of all, down towards Lizard, and then on to Falmouth and Plymouth.
Yeah.
I do hope it goes well.
Thank
you. When do you think you're going to finish?
It's a good question. It was originally planned as being a 390 days walk, which it will always be a 390 days walk, if you understand. But with the breaks in the weather, and we had some bad weather a couple of weeks ago, it's dragging on a bit now and again. But I'm not worried about time; it's not important. As long as I get the walks done, and the people I've met and the places I've seen and everything, this could go on forever for me. This is fabulous.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Oh, definitely. Well, first of all, to everyone, a happy New Year, 2019.
Yeah.
But for you, Jim, all the very best.
Thank you.
And good health, and I hope you achieve your goal.
Thank you very much indeed, Graham. The best
Cheers.
of luck to you. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Happy Christmas to
Happy
you.
year.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ho, ho, ho. Good morning. It's the 26th of December, Wednesday, and it's Boxing Day. And here I am, somewhere between Porthleven and Mullion on the coast, and it's an absolutely fabulous morning, as you've seen. The sun's shining, and this is what I've been waiting for the last 4 or 5 days, where it's been foggy and rainy and very, very windy, and I've been unable to walk. Sorry about that. I've got a lot to tell you, really, probably too much, but so I won't keep you too long. It was kind of an amazing thing happened last week. I got a message from a lady who prefers, she's not anonymous to me in terms of being a Facebook friend, but now she's a Facebook friend, but she prefers to stay anonymous, and her husband, and they've let me use their house in Lizard, and it's been absolutely fantastic. So I've had my van parked in the driveway. I've still been able to edit films and keep myself busy on my computer because I've got lots of work there. I've actually started making a film which will plot the first 8 months of this tour, which more or less started in Hull and finished in Land's End, and I'm doing quite well with that, and I hope to have it finished probably in the next 4 or 5 days. And if we get any more breaks in the weather, I'll be going back to it. But obviously, while the weather's like this, which is forecast for the next 10 to 12 days, I'm going to keep on walking, and with a bit of luck get as far as Plymouth, which is my objective. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. I know there's going to be 1 or 2 complicated parts, and I know also that the buses might be a little bit more difficult to find on the certainly down the east side of Lizard, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But it's been fabulous. Yesterday they invited me over to their house to have a wonderful Christmas day. They're absolutely fabulous people, just retired, and very professional, very intelligent, plenty to talk about, wonderful people, very friendly. I took them out for a meal the other night in the local pub, and they've been absolutely fantastic. I can't thank them enough, and I'm just sad that I can't name them and show you them. They gave me a lift this morning into Porthleven because they're going out for the day. They've made life so easy for me, and having a nice big red hot tub to have a soak in. I've got all the mod cons. It's a very modern house. Well, it's a bungalow that was built in the 60s, and it's got all the mod cons. It's fabulous, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've got completely rested up. I've been for a drink in the local pub, met 1 or 2 of the local people who were very, very friendly, so I'm having a great time. And so now my objective is to walk back. It's about 8 to 10 miles from here, back again to Lizard, and then tomorrow carry on up the east coast of Lizard and just see how far I can get. So I'm feeling very happy, as you can tell, and I hope you've all had a good Christmas. I know it's not over yet, but I'd just like to thank all you people out there, especially on Facebook, who sent me hundreds of messages of good wishes, and also several people on YouTube as well, and it's been wonderful to have your support. Thank you very much indeed, and I wish you all the best. And here we go. Not that far from Mullion now, and this is Jane, who I've met walking along with a couple of dogs, which you tell me they were rescue dogs, Jane?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's Keith and there's Mackie.
Yes.
Yeah, the black one's he's a rescue from Spain.
Yes.
And he's looking for a permanent home at the moment because I'm fostering him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And I know we were just talking briefly, and you've got a little bit of a business idea as well.
Yes, I have. I want to start a YouTube channel that shows people how to make their own furniture out of paper mache.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I'm on YouTube. I've got my own channel on there. If I get anybody who comes on to me and makes some suggestions, I'll certainly pass it on to you.
That'd be great, thank you.
And you can contact me on Facebook and join me, Jim Hawkins, on Facebook, and we can talk about it. And I was saying to my daughter, she's very useful at all this kind of stuff, and I'm quite sure she might be able to help you as well.
That would be fantastic. I need all the help.
Yeah, great.
Lovely to meet you.
So you live locally, do you, Jane?
Yes, I live in Greek at the moment, yeah.
Right.
The moving house soon, probably
that-
towards Falmouth, but yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful part of the world, and this weather forecast we've got is going to be like this for the next 10 days. It's quite exciting, isn't it?
It's
this
beautiful.
time of year.
Yeah, great. What a gift to have sunshine in December.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All the best to you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, Jane.
And to you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm close to Mullion now, and it's, I think, just after midday or something like that. And your name is, sorry, Viv and
Martin.
Martin. I apologise because I meet so many people, and it's very difficult to remember so many names and so many names of places. But so I see that you're kitted out with the walking sticks and stuff like that. So I assume that you've been kind of serious, much more serious walkers in your day. Would that be true?
Well, we have enjoyed doing quite long walks, yes,
Yeah.
up to sort of, 10, 15 miles a day, but
Right.
we're lucky if we get 4 or 5 these
Really?
days.
You were saying these things come in handy for supporting your knees as
They
much as
do
anything. Yeah.
indeed, yes, they do.
I've never tried them, but it's interesting. I do see quite a lot of people with these things, and you know, on your blessing. I mean,
Yeah.
problem with me, I'm carrying a camera all the time, so I need 3 hands.
You do indeed, but they do take the weight off your knees.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So today you're just doing just a short walk. Are you down here on holiday, or do you?
No, we
live
live down here.
Right.
We just live down at Week.
Oh, right.
Week, which isn't too far away.
It's a beautiful part of the country, isn't it?
It is lovely.
It is. I'm very impressed with it.
Yeah, we're very, very lucky to be down here.
Yeah. And I'm impressed with the weather forecast for the next 10 days because it's going to be like this nearly every day for the next 10 days.
Well, we always live in hope.
Which means with a bit of luck I could make it to Plymouth.
You could do,
Maybe.
indeed.
So-
It's been lovely to meet you.
Yeah, it's been lovely to meet you, and enjoy the rest of Christmas
And you
have,
enjoy the rest of your
have a
walk.
very happy New Year.
And
And
you.
you.
I'm dying for a cup of tea, so I can see a cafe behind me.
There's one down there. It's going to be pretty busy, but
Yeah, that's all
as
right.
they've had a swim in the sea here today.
Right. Okay, very nice to meet you.
You take
And
care.
you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now. Bye.
Bye.
Just stopped here for a cup of tea, and this is Yvonne, and this is Barry, and they're here. There's an awful lot of people on the beach today, Barry, and there's been a swim or something going on. Is that right?
Yeah.
We was just talking about walking. I mean, you're how old are you, Barry?
I'm 81.
81 and
77.
77, and you're still walking well.
Every day,
Excellent.
every day we make sure that we come out for walks.
I think that's
Definitely.
very good
We
indeed.
do.
Yeah.
And we've joined a walking club.
Yes. Well, that helps. Any kind of motivation for that. And
Yes.
I know we were just been talking briefly,
Yeah.
but you know, I think a Fitbit is without a doubt the best thing to actually motivate you because it keeps a check on you how many steps you're doing
Yeah.
on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and you can either scribble it down or you can make a note, and
Yeah.
rather than actually physically count or use
That's right.
the old-fashioned counter. I've forgotten the name of it.
I mean, it's all
But,
technology, Barry.
that's all on my iPhone now, and it records everything. But
Yeah.
no, it's great, and that's the way to do it. I mean, so I'm walking around Britain, but I've lost nearly 2 stone since I started this, and I've never been a jogger. I used to be a footballer, but it's just walking is without a doubt the best way of keeping yourself
So
fit.
2 stone in how long?
2 stone in 8 months, and but that's walking up nearly every day though.
Yeah, you are.
in
Yeah,
fairness,
yeah.
you know.
You're doing a
And,
lot of
and I
work.
eat like a horse. I
Yeah.
eat loads of food. I
Yeah.
always have. I can't stop eating when I finish, and it's a natural thing. If my body tells me I'm hungry, I eat because I need the calories.
You need that, yeah.
You can't walk without
No,
calories.
no, you've got to eat.
Yeah, and energy, and so I don't mind,
No.
and I drink like a fish. I've got a beer
Yeah.
fridge in my van, and I drink 3 or 4 pints every
Well
night.
done, you.
But it's calories,
Yes.
and I enjoy it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
And I'm sat there on my own most of the time. So it's quite
Yeah.
interesting.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Well done, you.
But you've been living down in this part of the world for what was it? 15?
16.
Right.
16 years.
Where are you from originally?
Bedfordshire.
Bedfordshire. That's a nice part of the world. It's a bit flat. There's not many walks
Flat.
around there.
Yeah,
is there?
no, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
We was in
Yeah.
Royal.
yeah.
Yeah, this is lovely. We
Yeah,
did
I'm very impressed with Cornwall.
the best thing we ever did.
Yeah.
We've got family here.
Yeah.
Family and grandkids
Yeah.
living down here.
It's been a real pleasure meeting you.
And
both.
you, and best of luck.
Lovely to talk to you. And
Yeah.
when you get you got an iPad for Christmas? That's
We have, which is granddaughter's going to set up for us.
That's very
It's the
nice.
first one.
Well, you check me out.
We will. We will now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
we
nice
will.
to meet you.
And you. Happy New Year.
Okay. Bye bye now.
Bye bye.
It's about 3 o'clock now, and I think I've got about an hour to go, so that'll be just about right. Surprising how when the sun starts going down, it goes down rather quickly. It always kind of unnerves me a little bit because you're never quite sure about exactly what's in front of you, but this has been a fantastic walk. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm paying for it a little bit because it's the first time I've walked for about 5 days, so you always feel a little bit rusty to start with. I'll be okay tomorrow. I know I'll sleep well tonight. I think my sleep pattern seems to have gone all over the place. I've been going to bed early but waking up at 4 o'clock every morning and getting my 8 hours in and then not being able to sleep, and so busying myself. But I know I'll sleep well tonight, and a couple of beers and that'll put me to sleep. You know, it's been a wonderful day, met lots of nice people, lovely to see loads and loads of people on the coastal path, obviously families who are having just a nice sort of walk, you know, in this weather while they can, and you can't blame them. It's been fabulous. So I won't waffle on again, and I'm going to make it back quite comfortably, I'm sure. And so here I go.